Today, we're diving into something really fascinating. It impacts all of us, often without us even realizing it. We're talking about the quiet, pervasive influence of money.
Yeah.
But more than just, numbers in a bank account, our mission today is to really unpack how something pretty abstract like wealth can have these profound, yet almost invisible effects on our lives.
And we're digging into excerpts from The Phantom Weight of Wealth. It's quite a remarkable piece, actually. It gives this surreal, almost metaphorical look at the whole idea,
Yeah.
suggesting money isn't just about exchange. It's more like a subtle, almost gravitational force.
Okay, that phrase, gravitational force, that really grabbed my attention. So when The Phantom Weight of Wealth talks about this surreal, metaphorical way money affects us emotionally, physically, even when we don't see it. What exactly is this phantom weight? What does it signify?
Well, what's really compelling, I think, is how the source frames it. It's saying money's influence isn't just about what you have or don't have. It's more like a pervasive conceptual weight. Think of it less like coins in your pocket and more like this invisible field, always around you.
An invisible field.
Exactly. And this unseen part is crucial. It's, the subtle hum of background stress, maybe, about bills or responsibilities.
Yeah, I know that hum.
Or maybe the pull of wanting a certain lifestyle, the pressure society puts on you, or even just that underlying comfort of security that, frankly, you rarely think about consciously.
Okay.
These things aren't tangible, right? But they're subtly shaping your emotional state and maybe even your physical well-being.
So not the physical cash itself, but the idea of it, or how we perceive its presence or its absence that's creating this invisible pull.
Precisely.
How did the phantom weight describe these effects actually showing up, our daily lives? What are some of the ways this plays out, maybe the more subtle ones?
Yeah, the source gives some powerful examples. Emotionally, it might be that subconscious anxiety, the kind that wakes you up at 3 a.m. about a bill that's coming due.
Ugh, definitely felt that.
Or, conversely, that surprising lightness, almost physical you feel when a big debt is finally settled, even before the money's actually moved.
Right. The relief itself.
Exactly. And physically, it talks about things like, say, that tension in your shoulders you can't explain that suddenly vanishes when a financial worry gets resolved. Or even your energy levels. You might feel surprisingly energized pursuing a big financial goal. Or on the flip side, just drained and exhausted from constant money stress, even if you haven't done much physically.
Yeah.
It's those really visceral, non-monetary reactions. They truly capture this phantom weight.
This really makes you stop and think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If this phantom weight is so often unseen, how can you, our listener, start to recognize its presence in your own life? What does understanding this really mean for how we relate to wealth, beyond just, tracking the numbers?
That's a critical point for everyone, I think. Recognizing this metaphorical weight, it brings a kind of self-awareness. It lets you maybe trace some of those stresses or motivations or just daily habits back to this underlying financial current that you weren't aware of.
Okay, so connecting the dots differently.
Exactly. It challenges you to look beyond simple cause and effect. The book makes you ask, right, is that feeling of constant pressure just external stuff? Or is there a weight I'm carrying about my financial future that I haven't really faced? And if you connect that to the bigger picture, well, it moves us past just financial planning. It gets into a much deeper understanding of our psychological, maybe even physiological relationship with money.
That's really the key insight here, isn't it?
Yeah.
The phantom weight of wealth makes this compelling case that money carries this profound, often hidden, emotional and physical impact, far beyond its literal value. Understanding this unseen influence, it really gives you a powerful new lens to view your daily life through, maybe even yourself.
It really does.